just techniques I wanted to share with you is something that's worked really well for me over the years. And it's simple affirmations. So whenever you are, doing your housework or off walking around, doing your day-to-day stuff, just repeat this phrase to yourself, and try and do it consistently on a day-to-day basis. So what I say is, I like money, I love it. I use it wisely, constructively, and judiciously. Money is constantly circulating in my life. I release it with joy, and it returns to me in an avalanche of abundance. I use money for good purposes only, and I'm grateful for the good that it provides me. So it's that very simple affirmation that you can say daily. And especially when you go into that, if that ego starts kicking in and saying, well, you can still do all of that without having all that money. It's like, at the end of the day, you know what you want and why you want it. So thanks for being there to sort of, remind me of who I once was, but I'm choosing now to move beyond all of that. So we want to align your subconscious mind with your conscious mind. Now, a lot of the time, the oversoul is impacting on your current life experience. So, what I mean by that is your parallel incarnations of where you were in fight or flight, or prince or pauper, or you were a nun that um, made vows of poverty. So now you believe that you can't be both spiritual and wealthy. All of these lifetimes that you have are running simultaneously to the one that you're having as Megan DePiro. And of course, they are subconsciously impacting because you know what it feels like to have been a king. You know what it feels like to have been a peasant. You know what and some of these sacred vows that you made can spread across all different timelines, different incarnations. So we need to sort
Yeah.
of break those vows of poverty as a way that you can transcend them as well. So what you're doing at the moment is you're becoming very clear on what it is and why you want it consciously, and you are aware that your subconscious mind is being a saboteur. But of course, the deeper resonance of all of that is what's taking place on the level of the oversoul. So of course, you're always going to find the next layer that's trying to, keep you sort of in a box. Now, it's we've all been programmed with this stuff, and it's not impossible to break free of, but it does mean you've got to be quite disciplined with your practice of moving beyond the old programming once you become aware of it. But first of all, we sort of need to become aware of what those vows of poverty are, or what those decisions were, or those lifetimes that are impacting what's taking place for you now. Does that make sense?
It makes perfect sense. It actually reminds me, I've done several energy healings with Susie Wu,
Yeah.
and she did one where it was a vow of poverty from a previous, and she goes, it doesn't serve you now. It served you then, doesn't serve you now. Goodbye. Just remove it.
Okay, so
So that
she removed that for you, did she? Yeah.
she did. I don't know if there's any more because, but at least that particular one. Is she probably knowing her, she probably just removed all of them. But as we also know, healing comes up in layers. So,
Hmm. Okay, so
but it
you
makes
meant
perfect
you
sense to me.
it does make perfect sense. So shall we have a look at the mirrors just to see if there is anything that's going on?
Yes, and I will tell you something.
Yeah.
I already see one. I mean, I can't see them all because your head's there.
Yeah.
Um, your gorgeous head is there. But I have seen one that totally speaks to me. If you go to your shelf, I'm going to
Yeah.
point it right to you.
Which one is it?
Okay. It's like a gold over orange. So you see the one that is green over orange on the top shelf?
Okay, yeah, green over orange.
It's
This
right to the right of it. Yes, the one next to it.
this one.
Yes, that one is like calling my name.
Okay, so that's one of the
That
true.
that one, I looked at the bottles. I was listening to everything you told me, but I looked at the bottles and I told myself, which one of those bottles means wealth to me?
Okay.
That
Oh,
one,
you need to see them all, really. Then hang on,
oh, I know, but that one definitely
that
was
one.
like,
Okay.
pick me, pick me, pick me, pick me, pick me.
Well, that
There's
one's
a,
called the Fire Phoenix.
hmm,
Right. Okay. So let me have a look because yeah. Okay. It's a breaking through lack poverty consciousness and raising your financial vibration. Okay. So there's a it's almost like a poverty consciousness that can come up with this bottle. So often that can be, where you made those vows of poverty. That's what I'm feeling it is. It feels like maybe it hasn't been fully cleared. Um,
no, I don't think it has either. I think it was partially cleared, but there could be yet another past life or a parallel, something like that, that
yeah,
is also contributing to the poverty mindset. So this is why I felt like I needed to um, meet with you tonight.
yeah,
And also it's interesting that I keep hearing from God, focus on travel, besides doing things like the changing of the mindset, cleaning my home, also travel. So if you have time at the end, I am very interested to hear about your travels.
yeah, 100%. I can talk you through all of those. I'm actually creating some videos of the travels for Hayden and Mark's travels that you can watch when
Oh,
they're done.
fun. Oh,
Yeah.
great.
So have you seen my travel channel on YouTube?
No, no, I just know you guys went all over the place. Like you did, you went to Greece, and I know you went to several other countries.
Yeah, yeah. But I've got on YouTube, we've got a travel channel called Hayden and Mark's Travels, and it gives you an opportunity.
Oh,
Yeah, you can have a look through. I mean, so far we haven't done all the cruise stuff yet, but we've got on there, we've got Tasmania, and
oh,
we've got Gozo. So there's quite a few episodes that you can start looking through.
oh, fun.
Yeah, so if you like,
That's
if
great.
you're interested in that sort of stuff, you can follow us on there because that's very it's more of our like just our personal lives rather than our business.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is the theme of the Fire Phoenix is transmutation, sovereignty, and rebirth into your divine power. So
Ooh.
it is a powerful ally for starseeds who are here to awaken the codes of the new earth and reclaim their divine sovereignty. So the Fire Phoenix carries the frequency of transfiguration, the sacred act of rising from the ashes of trauma, oppression, and distortion into the radiant embodiment of your I am presence. It holds the golden codes of divine remembrance, helping you reconnect with your original blueprint of wisdom, wholeness, and spiritual mastery. The orange ray in the base supports sacral healing, especially where there have been wounds of sexual abuse, violation, or energetic entanglement from this or past lifetimes. It's safe passage through the flames of transmutation, purifying and alchemizing old patterns, cellular memories, and karmic imprints that no longer serve your highest evolution. The solid gold overlay signifies illumination, regeneration, and divine authority. It activates the solar aspects of your consciousness, the divine masculine principle, guiding you to stand in your truth and lead with heart centered presence and authentic power. The Fire Phoenix, especially resonant at this time on planetary rebirth, as we close the chapter on an outdated paradigm and step boldly into the golden age of unity consciousness. It reminds you that you are not here to simply survive, you are here to create a birth a new reality anchored in love, compassion, and soul-aligned truth. This bottle awakens the power of choice, the inner knowing that as a galactic being incarnated in human form, you are the co-creator with the divine. You have the capacity to dream a new earth and to begin bringing that into your frequency, your healing, and your vision. So this is very, very good for um, breaking free from ancestral and
Yes.
collective patterns of abuse or poverty, uh, activating your role as a
Feeling
planetary
enough.
grid worker as well. Yeah.
Yes.
So that's why
I
you
like,
were attracted to that. So it really
yeah,
is. It's like the phoenix rising out the ashes, into becoming the manifester, rising out of old trauma and blending, your sort of red and your yellow energies together in that orange, which
yeah.
which would be really good for you. So I guess my next thing that I think I'd like to do is just check your Oversoul Codex through. Can you give me your
Down.
date of birth, please, Megan?
Sorry, one second. I have a very needy cat.
All right.
You have food and water. Go play. Go do something. Um, December 23rd, 1984. And I
Um,
thought
so
perhaps maybe I should look when you pull up the screen, because when I looked at the bottles, I couldn't see them all.
yeah, that's okay. All right. So I want to just have a quick check. So kind of look at Megan's. Um,
But I do agree with you that I feel like there needs to be more clearing so that I bring in all the great amount of wealth and abundance. Oh, you know what's interesting? So
yeah.
I said great amount of wealth, and Ego's just told me $500. I go, no, 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 Ego. No, 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 no. Much, 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 much more than $500.
Oh, $500 is not going to get you very far, is it?
No, that's why I tell Ego, what is this $500? No, 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 no. Ego, no. We are attracting millions, tons and tons of millions of dollars. I tell Ego, think of all we could travel around the world, buy homes around the world, help many people.
Okay. Where were you born?
Rochester, New York.
Okay. You know what
But
time?
9:12 p.m. But I do feel like there's gonna be perhaps another bottle. I'm
Yeah,
not quite
absolutely.
sure.
What I'll do is
Yeah.
I'm gonna share I'm gonna actually show you the bottles on my shelf. I'm about gonna raise my desk up so you can see all of them, and then I want you to pick out several bottles. Instead of sharing a screen, I wanna use all the bottles today with you.
Okay.
All right.
Looking at a birth chart, one of those astrology.
I'm what I'm looking at the moment. I'm having a look at your Oversoul Codex. So just bear with
Oh,
me a second because I want to
oh no,
see
no
what's
problem. Didn't mean to rush you. I don't know what an oversoul codex is, so it's
okay.
quite
So the
interesting.
the Oversoul Codex is basically it's like looking at all aspects of all of your incarnations, based around your date of birth, your human design, and your astrology. And it looks at
Oh,
in
thing.
which incarnations that you may have developed the belief that you can't be both spiritual and wealthy. Okay.
Oh, that's brilliant. Wow, that's extremely uh
Yeah.
amazing. Extremely incredible.
Okay. Um, okay. Have we looked at your human design before, Megan?
No,
We haven't.
no.
Right. We're going to just quickly have a look at that. Okay. So it's 1984.
Yes. And
Right.
just to double check, you did tell me it was all right to keep a red shirt on.
Yeah, that's
All
okay.
right.
Red or pink is fine.
All
Um,
right.
yeah, both are fine actually. Um, 9:12 p.m. in Rochester, New York.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Because there's a few. There's one in Michigan as well.
Is that
Yeah. And Minnesota and
okay? So you're a generator in human design, and um, your strategy in life is to respond. You've got emotional solar plexus inner authority. So this means that for you, you make your decisions based around your emotions. You're a 5-1 profile in human design as well. And so, okay, so generators are energy generators. They generate energy. They're 73% of the population have this profile. But I'm just going to copy that into there. All right, so that's your human design. And this is a software that's helping us to understand what's really going on for you.
oh, fantastic, brilliant.
Okay. And your okay, so okay, having a look. Right, okay. So in the meantime, whilst that's coming up,
Oh, wow.
okay. So I'm
Yeah.
going to just pop these bottles onto
Wow.
the shelf for you. So this is all of the bottles, mainly all of the bottles within the system. Um, can you see them all?
Yes, but you put some up on an even higher shelf that I can't see. I
Okay, so
think there's some that are above. I see the like gold, orange over pale yellow.
yeah. Okay. So you
Let
should
me
be
count.
okay. You should be okay with
One,
the ones that we've got there.
two, five. I see 6 rows.
So you've got these rows, yeah, from here.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
fine. Okay,
Is there six? Are there 6 rows or are there seven?
that's fine. You can actually, it's fine. You can see you've got what you need from there.
Yeah, I'm just rubbing my eyes. I think I got a little dust or something, but
Okay, so if you pick out, I want you to just look at all the bottles there, and then I want you to pick out one or two that you feel are connected to maybe what it is that's going on for you that maybe is could prevent you from fully attracting in the levels of abundance that you're wanting.
okay. So I'm looking for the bottles that might prevent me from attracting millions of
Yeah,
dollars,
yeah,
the great wealth. Okay. Top row
yeah.
is the um yellow over turquoise bottle.
This one.
Yes, that one. All right,
Okay.
I'm gonna keep going. So you said pick two, so I'll pick two. Okay. So I'm not going to bother with the bottles at the very bottom because it gave me a few bottles already. So go to the third row
Yeah,
from the top,
yeah.
and it is, hold on, one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. The ninth bottle looks like blue over yellow.
This one?
Yes.
Okay.
And there's actually one more if you don't mind doing three.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. I didn't even bother with the very last row because I'm like, this is more than enough. It's almost in the middle. Hold on. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10, 11. The 11th bottle from the left is practically in the middle.
On which shelf?
Second from the bottom.
So this shelf or this one?
That one there.
So is it this one?
Nope, one over. Yes, that one.
That one. 11. Okay,
Yep.
great.
So I picked those as those are the bottles showing me that there's resistance from from attracting what I deserve, and what I deserve is the millions of dollars. So
Yeah. Okay, great. Brilliant. All right then. Sorry, I've got a sit stand desk, so it helps.
it's really, really neat.
It's cool, eh?
Yeah,
Okay,
I did. I
so
did.
we'll come back to that in just a second. So your oversold blueprint, okay? Um, all right, so we're going to look at all of this. Past life influences on scarcity belief. Okay, so it comes up as a temple keeper or monk lifetimes. I was feeling this actually. So
Yeah,
Megan carries
was
memories
too.
of cloistered religious orders, Catholic or Buddhist in feel. These vows of poverty created subconscious programs. To be spiritual, I must renounce material possessions, and these vows still hum in your oversoul memory. Also, merchant lifetimes in Egypt and Renaissance Europe. She managed wealth and trade. In some incarnations, you profited ethically, but in others, you may have lost everything through betrayal or theft. This left imprints of money brings loss or corruption. Also, mystic and witch lifetimes. In the Middle Ages, Megan lived as a healer or a seer, persecuted for charging or asking for resources in exchange for spiritual gifts. This trauma created a split. If I earn from my gifts, I'll be shamed or destroyed. And also in Atlantis and Lemurian memory, you have a soul fragment recalls the fall of advanced civilizations when misuse of spiritual power and material wealth created collapse. So Megan's oversoul encoded this as a warning. Wealth and spirituality together are dangerous. Okay, does that all make sense?
Yes.
Yeah. So you've got those four main key lifetimes where these subconscious belief systems about wealth and prosperity have kind of overlaid your incarnation life experience and the reality that you're creating right now. So why this scarcity program is activated now? So your incarnation cross in your human design is literally about confronting outdated systems of wealth, power, and spirit. Collective consciousness is collapsing the old poverty paradigms right now. So you incarnated now to alchemize these past life vows and contracts into a new story. And with your 5-1 profile in human design means you're designed to show others that wealth and spirituality can coexist as a service to the collective. Okay, so it is
Yes.
actually all part of your human design. It's all written there within that. So your soul has walked both paths, the path of poverty, cloistered in temples, the path of wealth with guilt, and the path of misuse leading to collapse. In this incarnation, you're here to heal and split. The sacred wound is not punishment, it is initiation. You're meant to be the bridge showing others that sacred service and material prosperity are allies, not enemies. your oversoul asks you to release the vow of poverty and reclaim your codes of abundance. And your gate 45 is calling you to rule wisely, not deny your throne. So I just want you to close your eyes for 1 second,
Uh-huh.
just as we go through this. And I want you to place one hand on your solar plexus and just say out aloud, I release all vows of poverty, betrayal, and persecution around money and spirit.
I release all betrayals of poverty, money, and
So I'll just say that once more. I release
sorry,
all vows of poverty, betrayal, and persecution around money and spirit.
I release all vows of poverty,
Betrayal
betrayal,
and persecution
and persecution
around money and spirit.
around money and spirit.
I reclaim my birthright to be both spiritual and prosperous.
I reclaim my birthright to be both spiritual and prosperous.
My abundance serves the whole.
My abundance serves the whole.
My wealth is holy.
My wealth is holy.
Okay. So I'll send this all through to you. So you've got this after today's session, but I wanted to go through your bottles now for you as well. And then we're going to go into an activation for you as well. All right. That's personalized to you specifically. This is designed for your oversoul and what has been going on for you. Now, if we look at your bottles, they reflect exactly back to what we've just been looking at. So, first of all, you chose bottle number 28. All right. Now, this bottle is called New Beginnings. All right. Now, it's yellow and turquoise. Now, 28 in numerology, right, is about a new, it reduces to the one, which is
One.
about new beginnings, but it's
Yes.
about the self. Okay. So, really, it comes back to the
Is it
leader,
related to the Fool card in tarot?
the full card in the tarot. Yeah. Yeah. That's it. Yeah, so it's about, beginning your journey again, keeping on beginning your journey again. It's that sort of thing. And taking a leap of faith as well. So it does go back to fearing betrayal. So this is a lot of the trust issue stuff that comes up from, that incarnation we were speaking about where um there was betrayal. All right.
Yes.
So that can sort of come up with that. So fearing being betrayed, is one of the things. So maybe you had money and you were betrayed. So there is this part of you that can feel, like if you have it, then it could bring in a lot of distrust. So almost like you keep it away because you don't want to feel those feelings of betrayal anymore.
Oh, but we don't want that now. Now we're moved on from that and we are going to attract.
100%. So that's it. So that it's becoming aware of what the patterns are subconsciously are that are preventing. So we're going to move you beyond all of this. Okay. You've got your G17 as well, which is I think this one is called it's either Gaia and the Elohim or it is Limitless. Let me just double check for you.
All
So
right.
bottle G17 is yeah, it's called Elohim. So this bottle here, G17, again, it's very much similar vibration to this one. So you've got the kind of like this one is platinum and gold, but it's almost like a higher vibrational version of this. Um,
Interesting.
yeah, so the yellow sort of blue combination, and it's about changing judgment. Um, but Elohim is truth beyond any doubt that all is perfect. It is trust enlightened into knowing that when judgment no longer exists, nothing negative needs to exist and no one needs to learn anything. If we can be impeccable, we can claim the perfection of everything and step fully into our connection with the Elohim and everything else. So the gold we are within is absolute fact. We are that. We've got that in the depth of ourselves, and we can now communicate it absolutely and consciously speak the divine language. So this is the place of divine authority within our own reality creation. All right. So it's about changing judgment, and it's about truth beyond doubt that everything is already perfect. So it does bring in that sort of like, again, the aspects around what part of you is not trusting that, what part of you doesn't fully trust that everything is perfect as it is. And then your E11 is one of the Egyptians bottles. E11 is it often brings up past lives in ancient Egypt. And of course, a lot of those Egyptian lifetimes were based around the gold, because they were the sun worshippers, and the elements of gold as well. So gold as a representation of value that can come up with this bottle as well, and illumination of um, your light body, which is the clearing of old survival issues as well. So the Egyptian bottles are very powerful at sort of bringing up aspects of you that may have had past life connections in ancient Egypt. This one is an 11 energy as well, so it carries the master number vibration.
Yep.
So when we look at that, there is a huge empathy and sensitivity that comes up with it. It's actually the starry goddess, the vibration. It's Nut, E11, the deity of the sky, and
Mhm.
she was the daughter of Shu, the god of the air, and Tefnut, the goddess of moisture and rain. So Nut, pronounced Newt, embodies the sky, the stars, and the larger cosmos. And in that regard, she was often represented with an overarching body over the earth, which in turn was personalized by Nut's brother and husband Geb. So the language of light, so it's an ascension light, a birthing of the new earth. It's about clarity. I am the light. It's conscious ascension. It's connected. It's about earthing the light, cleansing the shadow, and starlight information. So it can be a bit unearthed and a bit ungrounded. So, but the message that comes through with it is you can channel pure starlight information from the sun and higher cosmic realms, but you haven't got your feet on the ground. You are a very pure soul, and you require some grounding and balancing as you have come to the earth for a human experience, whilst you are birthing the new golden earth. Invite all that you perceive not to be in the light within you to rise up to the surface, to be released, so that you can claim your divine light here. Okay. So in a way that sort of mirrors the Elohim bottle in a lot of ways as well. So it's almost like this aspect of you that is is that's calling you to bring everything to the surface that needs to be released so that you can claim your divine light here and now. And so I get a feeling then, based around what we've seen, that there's an activation I think that we can go through that's going to help you um, to
Great.
to clear this. All right. Um, okay. So out of the lifetimes, the past life influences, which of those, the medieval Europe nun or monk archetype, the ancient Rome merchant trader, or the mystery school priestess, or the revolutionary leader in the French Revolution, or was it um, was it any of the others that you feel most connected to?
Hmm.
Which one do you think is having the biggest impact?
Okay, there's a lot to go through. And it's like that's the one drawback of working with you is at night. It's like, oh, I'm getting a little sleepy. Okay, I'm gonna go through them quickly. French Revolution? No. Ancient Egypt? Yes, we're gonna put that as a yes to the side.
Okay.
Okay. The monk. Ooh. Answer I got with the monk is big time.
Hmm.
Hold on, I'm asking higher power. Okay. What were some of the others? Sorry.
So you've got the mystery school priestess, Egypt or Lemuria. So it's initiated into sacred wisdom, but under strict
Oh
codes where
yeah,
money was
Atlantis and
forbidden.
Lemuria. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I apologize. Um, no to Lemuria. Yes to Atlantis.
And then
Hold on.
revolutionary leader, French Revolution, fighting for justice
That
against oppressive
that
elites.
that was a no.
That was a no. So it's
Yeah.
more than connected to
Okay, I got the
Atlantis
two.
and
Sorry.
Egypt and the nun.
No, I got the two. Well, Egypt, yeah, but hang on. All right. I'm getting this directly from God
Yeah.
to the monk and do Atlantis. Don't bother with Egypt. The French Revolution's not important, or whatever, whichever revolution. So the monk and Atlantis. And
Okay.
the monk is a big one.
Okay. So I'm going to guide you then through this process because it seems to be that, some of these incarnations may have been, that may not be impacting you as much, but the feeling that I get from what you've just said, it's like it's the monk incarnation that's created the the biggest blockage, you know?
And I felt that for ages. I mean, even when working with Susie Wu, she's removed a whole lot, but it kind of feels like there might have been several past lives as a monk or some type of. So I get the same frequency, I get the same exact intuition as you do. Is it a problem that my air conditioner's on?
No.
All right.
No, it's not. It's absolutely fine. So, okay, so this is the meditation stroke activation. It's going to help you to release poverty vows and Atlantis scarcity codes as well. So I'm going to guide you through this now, and then what we'll do is we'll clear it for you. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm more than ready.
Okay, brilliant.
Perfect.
So I just want you to close your eyes then, Megan. Take a nice deep breath in and then breathe out. And just bring your awareness now from your mind and into your heart. So just imagine almost like you are locating your consciousness where it resides in your body. If it's between your eyes, then just move it down and into your heart center, just so that you feel that your consciousness is now fully embedded within the center of your heart. And then take another deep breath in and out. So three deep grounding breaths. And just inhaling the light and exhaling any tension that you might be holding on to today. And then taking another deep breath in and out. So just grounding yourself now, grounding yourself. So just imagine a pillar of golden white light descending from source above through your crown and down into your heart, and then anchoring into the crystalline core of the earth. So this pillar is going right through the body and down into the earth. Just feel that presence of this beautiful gold and white energy, like the vibration of Nut, the ancient Egyptian god, and calling upon the Elohim, the highest echelons of the Elohim, to help you to remember your divinity and to birth you like a phoenix rising out the ashes into a new beginning where you can fully reclaim your sovereignty, fully reclaiming your birthright of absolute, unlimited wealth for yourself and the betterment of humanity. So call in your oversoul, your higher self, and any benevolent guides, any of your angels, ascended masters, your Syrian and Pleiadian healers to support this clearing today. So we're going to journey into your monk lifetime now, into the timeline, and I want you to imagine yourself walking through a stone monastery corridor. Just imagine yourself, you can hear your feet tip tapping across the stone floors. You can hear the echoes of that. You can see the high ceilings, the arched ceilings. You can feel the cold and the damp from within this space and hear the birds singing outside. So you see a version of yourself in monk's robes, solemn and burdened, carrying vows of poverty, chastity, and obedience. So I want you to step forward towards this version of you and gently place your hand over their heart.
They're coming up as Buddhist.
Ah, okay, good. So place your hand over their heart and speak loudly these words, just inwardly. I honor the devotion and discipline of this lifetime. I release the vow that wealth is unspiritual. I dissolve this contract across all time, space, dimensions, and realities. I integrate the wisdom without limitation. So just see the golden light dissolving the cords, just binding you to this vow, just
I def
dissolving the golden cords that are binding you to that vow. See them dissolving. This golden light dissolves the cords that are binding you to this vow.
the cords burned away, but before you even said that, I saw my past life vanish into gold dust. They were there in their robes, then they just peacefully vanished into the gold dust. Then I saw the ropes, if you will, the cords burning away, then just becoming ash and
Perfect.
gone.
That's perfect. So as the monk smiles, they guide you and they hand you a golden key. Now, this is the key of spiritual prosperity. And I want you to place it into your heart. Just place that new golden key right into your heart.
Should it be sideways on my heart or like I'm unlocking my heart?
However, you feel that the key needs to be placed, just trust that.
Okay. The key is gold and the box it's coming with a box and the box is green.
Okay, interesting.
I'm gonna take it out of the box though. I feel like I don't need the box because we don't want to be boxed in, you know?
Okay, good.
But remove the box. I'm not sure if I should put it in like I'm opening my heart chakra or if I should just lay it sideways. I'm gonna ask God. He says just lay it sideways for now until I think about what to do with it.
Okay, good.
All
Now,
right.
then, just on a scale of 1 to 10, I just want to gauge where we're at with this now. So, on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being not very much and 10 being loads, how much do you feel that this incarnation is impacting your life now?
I give it a 2.
Okay, so just a very, very small amount.
Yeah, maybe a 3.
Okay, so just ask
Let's
yourself
let's
what,
let's go with a 3. We'll go with a 3.
okay, so just ask yourself what do you need to do right now to remove this completely on this lifetime?
Wow. It told me, and I already know the bottle. It told me you need to pick another bottle related to yellow, related to expansion, because the sun is about expansion and you are about expansion. And I'm like, well, that's bottle number 1.
Beautiful. So imagine this beautiful yellow sunshine light enveloping your body. Feel yourself immersed in the vibration of yellow, beaming through all aspects of yourself, widening and helping your solar plexus to grow bigger and bigger, optimizing its full capacity at this moment in time. Shokure, shokure, shokure. Shokure, shokure, shokure. Just feeling that yellow vibration of joy, that yellow vibration of power, personal power, free of fear. Just feeling that resonating through your solar plexus and all the way around your body in a figure of an 8. This yellow energy turning gold now, turning gold all the way around your body, within and without, across all time, space, dimension, and reality. Just feeling it washing around. Now, on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being not very much and 10 being loads, how much do you feel this incarnation is impacting your lifetime now?
1.
Okay. So ask yourself, what would it take to remove this completely? What would it take to remove this completely? What do you need to know right now that's going to help you to remove this completely?
Self-love, being centered to know I deserve a ton of money, a lot of money. So
Okay.
yeah, basically self-love and feeling centered. A big problem I have is give, 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 but not feel like I need to give to myself, which again, of course, when I have this several millions of dollars, I will, of course, donate to charity. It's what I want to do, make a really big impact on, a food bank, an animal shelter, the environment. But also, it's a matter of telling myself I also deserve to feel self-love, to feel aligned, and to give to myself in great abundance as well.
Absolutely. Okay. So I just want you to see this self-love as a gift that you can give to yourself right now. What does that look like, that gift that's going to help you to remove all aspects of this lifetime as a monk so that you no longer have that playing itself out subconsciously. You're free completely of it. What does that gift look like? That gift of self-love.
That's extremely interesting. I never thought there would be a connection, but there is. Getting rid of my OCD. And that's one thing I've been fighting really hard lately, not giving into the OCD compulsions. I give into some, but I don't give into them all. And it's been telling me, don't do it. In 15 minutes from now, you won't even care about it. And I'll give you an example this morning. I didn't give into a compulsion and God told me don't give into it. You won't even remember what it was about. And guess what? By late this afternoon, early evening, obviously my time, New York time, I didn't even remember what it was about. And so it's telling me this self-love has to do with completely eliminating the OCD. That OCD, the compulsions, how long I wash my hands for, uh, you know, uh, putting the car volume at, number 16, whatever it is, that it's telling me it's all comes from limitations of not having enough self-love. By fighting the OCD, I am giving myself more self-love and more abundance of self-love.
So symbolically, what can that look like for you?
Hmm. Symbolically, well, it's telling me to keep doing the work to fight the OCD.
Okay, so if you can see this as a color or a shape,
I'm seeing it as giving myself flowers. I'm
okay,
seeing
good.
it as giving myself red roses.
Okay, good. Okay, good.
Red roses to
So red
myself.
roses. So just imagine yourself giving yourself a beautiful bouquet of the most beautiful red roses you've ever seen in your life. And this is a reminder for you to prioritize self-love and to not give in to the OCD, to allow it to come up and go away, but just to ignore it. Self-love, always going back to self-love. And these roses are there to
I could
just,
smell them. I could smell the roses. Yes?
okay, so now on a scale of 1 to 10, one being not very much
Zero.
and 10 being lows, how much are you feeling this incarnation as the monk now affecting your life?
Zero.
Okay, good. So now we're going to journey into the Atlantis timeline. So I want you to now fully step into the most beautiful crystalline temple in Atlantis. And you'll know exactly where to go because you've been here many times before. You can see this beautiful crystalline temple all around you now. Explain what you can see and what do you feel being in this temple?
It's outrageously contemporary for a super ancient time. It's unbelievable. I see a lot of pearl white. On the right side of me, I see a staircase leading up to somewhere, but I'm not quite sure where it goes. On the left-hand side, I mean, the place is utterly gigantic, and I'm only in a smidgen part of this facility. I see other people that are around. The clothing is almost like it's futuristic, but yet it's really ancient times. There is a gigantic wall, a thick wall that's clear, and you could see out into the ocean. So you could see whales, dolphins, sea creatures going by. Um, there is some type of perhaps telepathy, but I noticed that the dolphins are extremely curious coming up. Also, even though it's very, very ancient, extreme ancient times, you're not, so when you look at the people that are conversing, there's a man and a woman conversing with each other, and they have a piece like a scroll of paper the man's holding, they're talking over about it. I am assuming he's reading off of it. Um, there is no judgment, there is no hierarchy, there is no patriarchy. It's complete equality, but yet I am seeing a leader. I don't feel like it seems like she's a black woman, um, but I'm not feeling like she's a pharaoh level of leader, if you will, referring to ancient Egypt, but Egypt go away. Um, but there is leadership, but it's in extremely healthy manner. I am seeing a cat, an orange cat. Um, And I'm sure they have food and stuff. I just thought of like a banquet of food and I see, red and green grapes. But they're not particularly there in that room, but I can visualize it. Um, see what
Okay.
else I can for you. But that's pretty much all that I see
Okay,
now.
beautiful. So I want you to now then just see a memory. So this memory is attached to this incarnation, to this timeline. And the memory is where there was a misuse of crystal technology, a betrayal or a fear that power corrupts. So this memory left you with the belief that spiritual gifts and abundance are dangerous.
I'm seeing me as a child, and I'm seeing like a clear purple, if you will. Um, I'm a girl. Age-wise, maybe 9 to 10 years old, and I ran into a room where crystals were used, and I saw an older man. I wasn't precisely sure what he was doing, but to my young childhood self in this Atlantean world, I felt like I was being betrayed. It felt like I intuitively felt like he was doing something he should not be doing. One thing I also pick up is even the children are incredibly enlightened, really, really brilliant. So it's feeling like like opened the door, entered a room, and some type of betrayal was occurring, or at least that's how I perceived it to be a betrayal.
Okay, good. So then
That
place your hands on the Atlantean altar and just let the crystalline codes realign. So placing your hands on the altar and
I'm
just
getting
feel,
green, blue, and purple.
okay, good. Okay, very good. And then just say inwardly, I release the fear of misuse of power and wealth. I reclaim my ability to hold abundance and spiritual gifts with integrity and love. I align with my highest timeline of harmony, wisdom, and prosperity. So now just watch as the temple walls shimmer,
I
releasing the trauma.
saw a gigantic tree grow from the altar in the crystals. This utterly gigantic tree just grew.
Beautiful.
Should I climb it?
Climb the tree, and as you do so, just see all the crystals glow. sending rainbow light into your chakras, rebalancing all of them, releasing the trauma, climbing the tree. And when you get to the top of the tree, above your crown, above the top of the tree, a golden infinity loop begins to spin like the figure of an eight. And this is the code of spiritual prosperity, showing that wealth and spirituality are one. Just breathe this light, this beautiful golden light into your solar plexus, your heart, and your base. Just breathing the spiritual prosperity code into those three areas, just seeing this rotating in the figure of an eight, this golden light returning to your body, and repeat inwardly 3 times. I am a divine vessel of abundance.
I am a divine vessel of abundance. I am a divine vessel of abundance. I am a divine vessel of abundance.
My spiritual gifts create prosperity.
My spiritual gifts create prosperity. My spiritual gifts create prosperity. My spiritual gifts create prosperity.
I am safe to receive, give, and thrive.
I am safe to receive, give, and thrive. I am safe to receive, give, and thrive. I am safe to receive, give, and thrive.
Now just scanning through your body and on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being not very much and 10 being loads, how much do you feel this Atlantean lifetime is impacting your levels of prosperity?
1.
So just asking yourself inwardly, what is it that I need to do to remove all of this now?
Chop down the tree.
Okay, so just
Remove the
imagine
tree.
a beautiful golden axe or whatever tool you wish to cut the tree down with. And just seeing yourself cutting down this tree,
Oh,
cutting
wow. I'm using a golden axe. I'm chopping the tree. And guess what happened, Hayden?
what happened.
As I'm chopping the tree, gigantic amount of money, of currency that we use now in this lifetime, is spurting out of the tree and it's coming to me.
Okay, good. So now on a
I
scale of
put
1
it
to
in a
10,
sack and I put it to myself. All the money, I've put it in a gigantic sack and I've brought it to myself.
fantastic. Good. So just feeling that immersion, that that wealth is yours now. It's there now. This isn't a future event. This is there now. You can feel this throughout your whole entire being, your heart, your mind, your soul, your oversoul, reveling in the fact that this wealth is now yours. So, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much is this lifetime impacting you now?
0.
So, thanking your oversoul, your guides, and the timelines that gifted you their wisdom. Just thanking them all. And then just visualize the pillar of light sealing your aura, grounding all the new codes into your body, and the Earth's crystalline grid. So your energy emits pure prosperity. And then take 3 deep breaths and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. And breathing in and breathing out. Just wiggling your fingers and wiggling your toes. And on an out breath that's comfortable to you, you could open your eyes into a new moment. Okay. So that activation not only clears old vows and trauma, but it also activates the new template where you can fully embody being both spiritual and wealthy, aligned with integrity and love. All right. Well done. There you go. So that was
Thank
it.
you.
I feel like sometimes it's like we have to go a bit deeper than just saying that, like we want this because and we know what we want it for. It's like if you've got those storylines, those narratives still playing out in the oversoul, it's always going to take you back to the fears of either betrayal or
Yeah. So it's
persecution.
great we ripped them out.
They're gone, because and now you no longer feel them in your body. They're gone.
No. And it was quite amazing with the tree and everything. And I climbed the top of the tree, and it was important to climb it. But when I started chopping it, tons of money came. Um, I got to tell you, I got a number at the very end of the session. And you ready?
Yeah.
A big one. 722 million,
Ooh.
as in dollars. I was like, wow, that's a really gigantic number. 722 million US dollars. That
Okay.
you're gonna put in Australian dollars? I know. Yeah, we finished the session and I'm like, oh my gosh. And it told me it again. And it told me you can only tell three people. Lana, who also does color therapy, she knows who you are.
Is she? Oh, Lana Storm.
No, Lana Morris.
Oh, I know a Lana who does color therapy as well.
Oh, yes. Well, she told me because she learned it through the color mirror system, she knows who you are.
Oh,
And
that's nice.
and she goes, "Oh, Hayden's brilliant. He's lovely to work with."
Oh, that's
But
nice, isn't it?
she hasn't been doing it quite recently. She's t trained in hypnotherapy as well. Um, but it's told me tell Lana, tell Susie, and tell Hayden, which obviously you're first because we're working together now. Told me 722 million US dollars. And I was like, how much? And it was like 722 million US dollars. I was like, okay, sure.
Well, there you go. That's great, isn't it? That's really good. So, numerology, the 722 reduces to a two. So, it's at its root, the number two is the number of balance, cooperation, feminine energy, intuition, and partnership. The Master 11 within it symbolizes illumination, spiritual awakening, visionary leadership, and portals to higher consciousness. The seven is wisdom, spiritual insight, inner knowing, and higher learning. And the 22 is the Master Builder, capable of manifesting dreams into physical reality, grounding spirit into form. So, 722 symbolically speaks of using spiritual wisdom and divine building power to co create something monumental, illuminated, and cooperative. And the
Ooh,
million amplifies abundance, magnitude, and its impact. So 722 million symbolically holds the vibration of a massive collective activation of spiritual building power.
great.
There you go. So that's
Marvelous.
that's what you got. So good luck. Don't forget me and you will. There you go. I just want one of those million. You can keep the other 721.
Sure, actually, I can give you 1 million. It's not a problem. And actually, knowing now that I have $722 million, I'll fly over to Perth and drop it off for you. So if you
Yeah,
hear your doorbell ringing,
exactly. You can be there when I open the door of my brand new my brand new 4x2 in Dalkeith.
where's Del Keys?
All right. Brilliant. All right. Well, look, I'm absolutely sure that we've done some good work with you there today. So yeah, keep me posted with how it all goes, all right? And
I will. I'm
all
gonna
right,
have a
I'll see you
Korean
next
snack
time.
now.
I'll send you
All right,
the
brilliant.
video. Bye for now.
Perfect. Bye for now. Have a great
Bye.
day.
Bye.